Hey there, friends. Josh from Joshua Lappin Fitness. I'm coming to you today from the lovely car that you can see here. I'm going to be starting a new segment. It's called Ask Josh. And the point of this segment is to get some of your questions answered quickly. So we'll be doing a little bit more of the Q&A sessions mobile or on the go to make sure we get your questions answered quickly, as opposed to uh, in the studio or in the gym. So today we're going to be answering one of the most common questions I get, and that is how to gain weight for skinny guys. All right, so we'll unpack this here bit by bit. This is kind of a general question. It's not really specific, but it is interesting because most people, are seeking to gain weight, or I should say lose weight. So asking to gain weight is quite an interesting concept. A much more large percentage of the population is looking to lose weight, and that's why you see so many diet advertisements and supplements out there geared towards that. But as you know, Joshua Lappin Fitness is one of the places that you can go to actually look at information on how to gain weight. So we're going to dive in that today quickly here. Um, the number one thing you have to look at as to why you want to gain weight is, are you looking to gain a specific kind of weight? There are some people who are looking to just gain weight overall just because they just feel too skinny or bony, or are you looking to gain muscle weight? Those are two different things. You can obviously put on body fat, and that would be gaining weight, or you can put on muscle, which is a different kind of body composition than fat or a different tissue. So that's the first thing you need to assess. I'm just going to talk about weight gain in general because that's what the question is, but in another segment we can go into muscle gaining weight as well. So how do you gain weight? The easiest way to do that is to simply just eat more. Now, I know that sounds oversimplified, but a lot of skinny people are skinny because they just simply don't consume enough calories. Now, weighing out things like metabolic diseases and disorders is, again, simply a matter of eating more. Now, when you dive into that topic, though, eating more of what? Obviously, you can eat more pizza, you can eat more cheeseburgers, you can eat more junk food, and you will gain weight, but that weight is going to be more fat and probably a less desirable outcome than if you try to eat more healthy foods. So you want to eat healthy, high quality foods. You want to eat good lean proteins, good carbohydrates, vegetables. For your proteins, you want to eat probably chicken, eggs, milk. If you're looking to gain weight, you're probably going to want to drink a higher percentage of milk. Probably don't want to drink skim milk. You may want to look at 2% or even whole milk. You want to eat maybe some good hamburger, steak, maybe fish, turkey, anything that's lean, good lean, strong meats. You want to eat good carbs, which could be rice and potatoes. Carbs also include vegetables, so eat plenty of those. Beans, anything like that that's good sources of carbs that are not geared towards sugar. And of course, you want to eat a lot of high quality fruits as well. So, along with eating high quality foods, you want to make sure that you're eating the foods regularly. A lot of times, people who are having trouble gaining weight are not gaining weight because they don't eat regularly enough. You need to eat a minimum of 3 times a day, if not more. I actually recommend that you eat 5 to 6 times a day, and that way you're continuously supplying your body with nutrients, and that your body's going to get the amount of calories that it needs. So you can eat actually 3 full or you can eat full meals a day, or you can kind of snack on high quality foods a day. What I tend to do is I eat three major meals a day that would have the full spectrum of foods, the fats, proteins, and carbs, usually composed of a lean protein, a good source of carbs, and a vegetable or a fruit. And then in between meals, I snack. I try to have 3 snacks in between my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And those usually consist of some form of lighter protein like nuts and some vegetables to snack on, or some maybe a protein shake or some boiled eggs. And usually accompany those with either another serving of vegetables or a serving of fruit. So that's one way to make sure that you're getting enough food intake each day. Now, as far as your food intake, you're probably going to need to calculate exactly how much you need to eat or how many calories you need to eat. I'll drop this link in the notes here, but if you go to calculator.net, there is a fitness and health calculator, and there you can put in your age, your gender, your height, and your current body weight. And then you put in your activity level, ranging from sedentary, which is little to no exercise, all the way up to extra active, which means you do a very physical job or you do very intense exercise every day. And when you calculate, you'll get a number. You actually get several numbers, but you'll get one of the top numbers says maintain weight, and that's the amount of calories that you need to consume to maintain your current body weight. Now, if your objective is to gain weight, then you obviously need to go over that number. Right now, mine's at about 2,700 calories a day. So if I want to gain weight, I actually need to eat more. And by eating more, I would probably start slowly and start adding maybe 100 calories a day and see how that goes for a couple of weeks. And then if you still need more, maybe add another 100. You don't need to add excessive amounts of calories to start seeing results. So add them in like 100 calorie increments and just keep experimenting with it until you start getting the results that you want. Another thing too is to look at your lifestyle. Again, if you're a skinny person, are you doing too much exercise? Are you a runner? Are you some kind of athlete that's doing a lot of cardio? All those things will play into your ability to gain weight. So you may need to reduce those activities, or you're going to need to, like I said earlier, consume more calories. You also want to look at nervous habits. Are you doing things that are very stress-inducing? Are you a person who kind of fidgets a lot? Do you shake your leg? All those kind of things that are kind of calorie leaks over time. So also to look at your stress. Stress tends to cause your body to burn more calories as well. So you want to try to reduce your stress as much as possible, and make sure you're getting a lot of good rest at the end of the day. Make sure you're getting good quality sleep, 7 to 9 hours a night for most people over 18. And I think that'll go a long way in helping you to gain weight. So again, I know some of you may be looking to gain actual muscle weight. So we'll do a video on that here in another segment. But if you want to go ahead and check that out, I'll drop some links in the show notes as well to our material if that's what your specific interest is. So I hope that helped a little bit, give you some ideas on what it takes to gain weight. Again, this is Josh from Joshua Lappin Fitness, and this is one of our Ask Josh segments.